Hi everyone, I am Dr.R.L.POONGUZHALI, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Economics, A.D.M. College for Women, Nagapattinam. Today my topic, Industrial Sector. That means the industrial sector, also known as the secondary sector, is a segment of the economy that includes business that manufacture goods and provide services to other business. Industrial sector definition. The industrial sector comprises firms and companies operating in manufacturing capital goods and machinery that are used for producing other goods. The main objective of this sector is to produce goods, resources and services that are directly beneficial to the end customer. Cottage industry meaning. A cottage industry is a small manufacturing business that is owned and operated by an individual or a family, typically operating out of a home rather than a purpose-built facility. Advantages of cottage industries. A cottage industry can be created with minimal startup cost by a single individual with a skill that is valued. Only basic infrastructure is necessary. The business's operator needs a way to receive orders, get supplies delivered, and get the end products to the buyers. Mobile technology has greatly improved that ability of cottage industries to operate. Cottage industries are creating opportunities for people in remote rural areas to improve their living standards even in modern times. Next, disadvantages of cottage industries. Cottage industries must compete with larger producers with deeper pockets. This may require them to adopt new technologies that improve productivities, etc. They must also compete for labor if they grow. This can be increasingly difficult as a country becomes more developed and wages increases. Then, large-scale industries. Large-scale industries are referred to as those industries that are having huge infrastructure, raw materials, high manpower requirements, and large capital requirements. Those organizations having a fixed asset of more than 10 crores rupees are considered to be large-scale industries. The growth of the economy that is very much dependent on these industries, such as industries, work towards bringing in foreign reserve, generating employment opportunities, and paving the way for economic growth. Then, characteristics of large-scale industries. While large-scale industries can comprises of manufacturing, healthcare, and paramaterials, energy, IT, and telecom, and other business sectors, there are some common features or characteristics of large industries share. Then, technology advanced. A large businesses uses modern technology and automation tools to run process. They have access to funds and invest in technology innovation to bring improvements and streamline functions. For instance, a large logistics companies might invest in modern technologies such as transportation management system, drone, RFID, warehouse automation, and follow the largest logistics tech trends to stay up to date. Then, global footprint. Large enterprises usually have their presence across global markets. Though corporate headquarters are located in one country, they usually have regional and national offices in different countries where they operate and even employ local workforce for the same. Then structure organizations. Due to the size of their workforce and market presence, large enterprises usually have well-defined organizational charts. They are structured and categorized into different departments. For example, finance, human resources, sales, marketing, operations, IT sector, and authored by the legal compliances as prescribed. Next, wide audience base. Large scale industries usually have a wider customer base and market coverage. Large businesses usually have a growth and expansion mindset, always seeking opportunities to tap new customers and markets for revenue generation. They may even have production units in specific countries based on the market size. For example, automotive company Hyundai Motors, South Korea have their manufacturing units in Tamil Nadu, India to build compact cars for emerging markets, etc. Then corporate management. A large business is usually run by a board of directors that is executives appointed to run the organization and having a separate legal entity. These executives collectively run the corporation and can be replaced as per business requirements. Now that we understand the meaning of a large industry, let us take a look at some example of large scale industries in India. Then advantages of large scale industries. Economical production using machinery. The large scale industry usually install the latest machinery which helps in economical bulk production. The machinery works continuously and the enterprises reap the benefits. The economy of labor, skilled labor put their best to perform. The large scale industry utilizes the best out of its employees. Bulk paying and selling. The large scale industry not just involves massive production but also includes the bulk purchases of its raw materials. The small profit results in high net profit in large scale businesses. Low overhead charges, expenses on administrations and distribution on a single unit of production is comparatively less. It is possible because a small amount is invested and distributed over large scale production. Then economic rent. The whole rent is divided by bulky products. It means when any product is generated in bulk quantity, the cost per unit for rent is too small. Research and analysis. Large scale industries can only incur the liberal expenses spent on research and analysis. It is known that successful research and analysis will fetch greater profits in the future. Then reuse of the byproducts. The byproducts are the wastages of the large scale industry is often utilized and it's not thrown. It helps to lower the cost of production. A small sugar industry will get rid of the mosses produced as a byproduct. Beneficial for employees. All workers are highly benefited by the large scale industries as they get high salaries, accommodation, and various other remunerations, etc. Disadvantages of large scale industries. Over manufacturing of items. As large scale industries produce items in large quantities, if they overproduce them when there is not enough demand in the market, the extra products get wasted. So the entire money that was put into producing those products is also wasted. Then difficult to maintain efficiency of large scale industries. It is often difficult to maintain the efficiency of a large scale industries due to its huge amount of manufacturing. The machine used to produce the products must be upgraded and the employees should be trained with the latest technology to keep efficiency high and produce the products at a greater rate. Then monopoly. A large scale industries have a huge storage of raw materials and a great number of cash flows. They produce valuable and useful products that generate huge revenue and play a key role in the economy, making them monopoly firms. They get all the deals. Their products are sold in huge amounts. They do advertising of products more and more, etc. Due to this, other small scale industry, which is not that won't get scrapped and their products don't get enough recognition. Foreign exports. Although it is a good sign that the products are getting foreign recognition and a large scale industry is generating foreign currency, it is also has a negative side. Mostly all the valuable and fine products are being exported for a better price, and if there is any geopolitical issue with the importing country and they stop importing the products, then that industry faces a huge backlash which harms the economy. Then relief measures for MSMEs, regularity and compliance measures, industrial land bank, industrial development schemes, mega integrated textile, region and apparel parks, FDI policy reforms, goods and services tax, GST, corporate tax reduction, etc. Then regularity and compliance measures. The government has taken measures to reduce the compliance burden, including simplifying procedure, rules and regulations. Industrial Land Bank. The government has developed the India Industrial Land Bank, which provides a database of industrial areas across the country to help investors find the locations for investment. Next, Industrial Development Scheme. The government has implemented industrial development schemes for hilly and industrially backward states such as Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Jammu and Kashmir. Mega integrated textile region and apparel parks. The government has set up 7 PM Mitra parks to create an integrated textiles value chain. Then FDI policy reforms. The government has implemented FDI policy reforms to boost the industrial sector, goods and services, taxes and GST. The government has introduced the goods and services tax to boost the industrial sector. Corporate tax reduction. The government has reduced the corporate tax to boost the industrial sector. Then problems of industrial sector: labor shortage, lack of skilled labor, supply chain disruption, skill gap, absence of vertical growth, capacity constraint, changing compliance regulations, and sustainability. Labor shortage. Many manufacturing companies need more workers to meet production and supply chain demand. Lack of skilled labor. There is a shortage of workers with the technical skills and experience to operate the machinery and perform other specialized tasks. Supply chain disruption. Supply chain interruption are a major problem for the manufacturing industry. Skills gap. There is a mismatch between the skills and the degrees acquired by professionals and the skill needed by businesses. Then, absence of vertical growth. There is a lack of vertically integrated businesses and scale in the manufacturing sector. Capacity constraint. Capacity constraints can impact a firm's output prices, quantities, qualities, and research and development. Then, changing compliance regulations. Many organizations face the challenge of keeping up with rapidly changing regulations. Non-compliance with the regulations can have devastating results for a business. Sustainability is an important aspect of the industrial sector. Industrial finance, meaning the Industrial Finance Corporation of India (IFCI) was introduced after independence. The main aim of the Industrial Finance Corporation of India is to help the factories in the industrial sector. It helps the factories take up the various business loans by giving guarantees. This organization's sole aim is to strengthen the various industries in India as much as possible. Next, functions of industrial finance only gives loans to the government. Limited industries not to private limited or semi-private limited industries grant loans to the companies if they are in favor of our national economy. Help up in setting small scale industries to big scale industries. Activities of industrial finance, soft loan assistance provides loans to various companies at a very low interest rate so that there will be no pressure on the owner to pay the loans and let them focus on the growth of their industries. It always has a positive impact and an individual's company will definitely grow. Then promotes entrepreneur. It is a very fast growing thing in India. The entrepreneurs, they come with a very new idea of their own, which is missing from the market, and the thing which can help many people of the Indian Finance Corporation of India keep an eye on such ideas and give loans to them at a very low cost. Then direct financing. They give rupee loans. Some loan is foreign currency as well as foreign currency loans raised by industries from foreign institutions. Rupee loan raised by industries from a scheduled bank or cooperative banks, etc. Areas of assistance, setting up of new industries, making industries expand and become big, renovation and modernization of existing units. Defects of industrial finance. Even the rate of interest structure is meager, still some companies find it unsatisfactory. They are working very efficiently for the small industries. Still many small scale industries are lacking behind in many terms. Industry policy, it is the set of standards and measures set by the government to evaluate the progress of the manufacturing sector that ultimately enhance economic growth and development of the country. The government takes measures to encourage and to improve the competitiveness and capabilities of various firms. Then, objectives and features of industrial policy to maintain steady growth in productivity, to create more employment opportunities, to utilize the available human resources better, to accelerate the progress of the country through different means, to match the level of international standards and the competitiveness. Thank you.